it working now? Need to go back and open up everything again. I know what I don't have open, because I can't see your chat. Meow, 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 meow.
Welcome back, Miss Ayano.
Is it working? Oh, I can hear myself. Where can I hear myself from? Where can I hear myself from? We see it, hear you?
Yes, we can hear and see you.
Yay! I fixed it! I fixed it, chat. I fixed it. Oh, why is that ads? Evil! Evil! Evil Twitch. Okay, hold on. Everyone, shh. I'm gonna put you back on the starting screen again. Shh. Until the ads are over. Until the ads are over.
Tell me what it's for. I'm reading all the tea leaves from the floor. There's always other faults to blame but yours, and never any fix that sticks for more than a couple days or weeks or months before. We're back here storming out and slamming doors, but I can't comprehend the thoughts inside your head, so we're never gonna hit the end. Never gonna hit the end. Oh, we're never gonna hit the end. Never gonna hit the end. Tell me about today. Your hair a knotted mess of things to say. The coat you should have kept on just in case. Sweating in summer clothes you called fate. You never told a lie that you didn't wish was true. Will there ever be a time you need me as I need you? I can't comprehend the thoughts inside your head, so we're never gonna hit the end. Never gonna hit the end. Oh, we're never gonna hit the end. Never gonna hit the end.
Hello. Okay, we're back. We're technically back. Chat. Chat. We are technically back.
Ayano HAS return. Happy birthday Ayano 2 yay.
Thank
Ayano
you.
2 love Ayano 2 yay.
It is not my birthday, however. Actually, we did decide every day this year is my birthday. We're back. I fixed it. Maybe I fixed it. Hopefully it doesn't explode again. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, real quick. Unfortunately, I do need to take my medication. I'm sorry, I do in fact need to take my medication. I don't like doing it on stream. However, I realized it had gotten quite late because we started late because I had tech issues. And I had tech issues again, so I want to at least stream for a little bit longer. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take my medication, but I'm only streaming for an hour more. I'm only streaming for an hour more, then I'm done. Because I'm not falling asleep on stream again. Now that video haunts me for the rest of my days, I will not be doing a repeat. So we will only be streaming for a little bit longer.
Fall asleep on stream again.
Never! I'm not doing it. I'm a professional now, I told you. So yes. There we go. Schrodinger's birthday? You guys know when my birthday is. Don't be like that. You literally know when my birthday is. Chat, don't be a brat. Don't be a brat, chat. You know when my birthday is. I don't. Okay, well if you're new, you don't. That's fair. However, chat does. Most of chat do. And they're being silly. Hi Nimby! Welcome back. My birthday is April 1st. Hayano is an April Fool, baby. Hayano is an April Fool. An April Fool. April Fool. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay, what the hell are we doing? I need my auto. I need my auto counter. And there's no TikToks, unfortunately. Because I don't want to set it back up. It takes so much work to set up. Alright, I'm gonna play Overwatch. See ya! Thank you for popping in! I always appreciate it. Can't believe Hyatt didn't stream during her birthday. It's because I was still bad. I was still not feeling well. I was still recovering from my surgery. Also, I didn't want to come back and then immediately stream on my birthday. That felt weird. Felt so weird. Felt so weird to do that. That's why I didn't. I did start streaming again in May. I think it was the back end of April. And in back end of April into May. I didn't want to do that. Saying when I come back on my birthday. Depriving us the chance of gifting you a birthday gift? Yes! Thank you for the head pats. Of course, always. Because I'm just out to spoil all of your fun, chat. That's obviously what's happening here. I'm just out to spoil all of your fun. But now I know your birthday is, I gotta get you something. I will try and stream on my birthday next year. I promise. That's why you're shiny hunting Piplup? Absolutely. You know it. Stream died. It did. It did. To be honest, I only just fixed it in the last 5 minutes or so. It was rough. What if my fun comes from you spoiling the fun? Okay. Okay. I suppose you're the one viewer I'm doing this all for then. Yes, it's all back. We're back? Yes, we're back. Which, by the way, if you're not in it, the easiest way to stay up to date is the Discord, but it's not letting me do !Discord. My stream deck is a wagging! Tragedy. Saying happy birthday to streamer is just a meme anyway. Yes. Yes, yes.
It's just me being funny. Me being funny and cute and silly. Hee 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 hee.
Because every day is my birthday, because I'm your gift.
I'm your gift. Hee hee hee.
Hee hee hee. I've got a lot of things I need to do. A lot of things I need to do, but one of them is to finally schedule a 1K stream. Twitch doesn't like me being here, it's breaking everything. I think it's everyone, honestly. I think it's everyone. Twitch doesn't like anyone. Hello? Did you pick up my sweaty ass palms as a mouse pad? No, Switch! My sweaty ass palms are not a mouse pad! It's not a flat surface, it's just my sweaty hands! My gross, sweaty palms from having to perform to an audience of people. It can be our birthday, but yeah. Does that mean we get to rock and roll all night and party every day? Absolutely! It is our birthday, coward. Coward? Comrade. Comrade. It's our birthday, coward. I say this with a developing migraine. Please take care of yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Yourself first and foremost. Are we that intimidating? It's not that. I just always get a little angsty when I'm performing. I'm being myself, but I'm certainly being a more outgoing and pliable version of myself. You know? Hee hee hee. Yeah, I feel that. And sometimes, like, getting into it can be a little intimidating. That's all it is. This is rough. This is a rough shiny hunt, dude. Are your knees weak as well? Knees weak, arms are heavy, mom's spaghetti. Slurping it already. Yeah, I know that's not the lyrics. However, it is if mom's spaghetti is involved. I like spaghetti. I think we're making chili on Sunday. We're getting the slow cooker out and we're making the chili. And I love chili. Fucking love beans. Beans are cheap, sustainable, and so good.
You can do it! I can do it! Hee hee hee. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's not give up on the freaking shiny hunt. Hopefully. I just set people's sims off. What a beautiful job to have. I love chili. Chili's great. He owns a literal restaurant called Mom's Spaghetti now. Yum 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 yum. Yo! Yo, it's Cobb! Pointing emoji! The stream going down summoned Cobb!
Hi, Cobb!
Chicken and dumplings and chili are two of my favorite dishes. We got taste. That's what we call taste. Nothing like an autism chow to get you through the day. I really shouldn't call it that. I shouldn't call it that.
Niswix, arm spaghetti. There's spaghetti on his spaghetti already, mom's spaghetti.
Spaghetti, spaghetti. Spaghetti, spaghetti. Spaghetti, spaghetti. Spaghetti, spaghetti. Like, I can't help it. I just know too much and then people catch my references. And that's a human condition, I think also. I think a lot of things are a human condition, actually. I think inherently we want to bond with each other. We want to find similar things that we can reference to each other and giggle in the corner about. I think that's something beautiful about life. And quite frankly, maybe I think life is too beautiful. Maybe I'm too whimsy-pilled. Maybe I am too whimsy-pilled now. Maybe I'm too about seeing everything. Seeing everything. Head pats pog! Yay. I get head pats now. Whenever chat deigns it, I get head pats. No, I'm out of my Jeremy Clarkson side. I've not that thing. It's actual Dixon cider. Oh. I have no idea. What? Let me add this. But I look up 90% of the time in a convo. I get it. I look at people's nose. Because if I look at their nose, it looks like I'm looking at their face. And it looks like I'm looking into their eyes. But I find looking into someone's eyes so intimate. Also, because faces are kind of blurry to me. Like when I look at people's faces, it's like I'm looking at like some kind of like milch kind of vortex of features. So if I just focus on like the middle of their face, I'm usually looking like as if I'm looking into their eyes. Whimsy pilled and Joy Max. Wow, Hayato said it. What? What? What did I say? What did I say? Eat out my hawks don't sign. Don't look at my nose, that's too close to my nostrils. Yeah, but if you kind of look up a little bit at the bridge, it looks like you're like really paying attention to people. And now like, well, it's kind of a blessing and a curse, because if you look there too long, then you become more focused on looking at that one spot and like looking like you're listening. And like, oh, when should I nod? I should nod now. They're looking at me, I should nod now. It becomes more about like that than it does actually like hearing what they're saying, which is also an issue. But like if you balance it, it's good. It can be managed. And you can also ask them to repeat themselves like once or twice. If you need someone to repeat themselves once, it's fine. If you need them to repeat themselves twice, it's like fine. But then once you get into third time territory, you have to just use context clues. You have to use context clues. You cannot ask again. You have to use context clues. You have to go, oh, yeah, I get it. I don't get it. I don't understand anything you just said, and I don't know what we're talking about, and I haven't for a while. I just look everywhere else. No, please ask them to break down the details. I can't. If I've asked them twice, I can't do it again. I can't. It's not possible. I'd melt. I'd melt from being ashamed. I mean, I get the excuse of my ears don't pick up things, so I just go, what? I just process incredibly slow. Sometimes someone says something to me, I go, what? And then they go, then they start to say it again, and then I'm like, oh, never mind, I got you. I'm like, wait, I got it. If they reuse the same words, then it's ordinarily not gonna help. Perhaps that is the issue. Man, still no Miku? Alpha? Look, it's Miku. Look, it's Miku. That's Miku. I wanted so bad for that to work. I wanted so bad for that to work. My mom does that all of the time. I'm so sorry, Iris. We don't mean to. We genuinely don't mean to. It's just like it takes our brain a second to catch up. And sometimes people be talking so fast. I have heard a word spoken without context many times and it went badly for me. I get it. Sometimes certain, like, you hear certain words over and over and you're like, what does that mean? Oh my god, I know what this means, but I can't, like, in this moment think about what this means. Makes me feel like brain empty. Okay, I lurk. Go retrieve my Chimkin.
Jealous. Jealous.
Yappa versus unable to focus. I'm both. I'm Yappa and I'm unable to focus. I'm unable to focus on my own train of thoughts. You think I can focus on someone else's train of thoughts? I forget what I've said 3 seconds after I say it. True combo. Well, you know what they say, when a Yappa and a brain offer really, really like each other very much. I tried to sip to stop the conversation and that was it. Out comes Sayano! Wait. Oh. I envision text in my mind every time I hear or think a word. That's kind of useful. Maybe I should try and do that more. I like how fluffy my model's hair is. Sorry, I was staring at it because I was like waiting for the game to load, but I love this hairstyle. I love how fluffy this hair is. Whee! Oh, that's fun. Oh, I'm kind of dizzy actually. Ooh, that made me a little dizzy. Oh, that made me a little dizzy. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Thoughts sliding off our brains like a water slide. I just get my own voice yelling at me. Ayana was automatically the cause of our problems. Whoa, what did I do? I'm good. I didn't do anything. I've been good. I've been good this whole stream, actually. I have not been mean to chat once. Tut tut tut.
Oh, tut tut tut. What have I done? What?
The hairs look fluffy and a little bit like hay, I think.
You better not be mean. I'm never mean.
I mean, sometimes I do tease chat. But chat teases me too. It's like a symbiotic relationship we have. I tease chat a little bit, they tease me unrelentlessly, and then I cry about it. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, we respectfully tease each other and understand not to cross any boundaries. Whoa, chat bullies you? No, chat's very good. I'm memeing. They're very sweet. Chat's very, very sweet. Except some things. Some things they bully me over. Okay, so maybe not all of our problems.
Hehe.
Shiny.
Shiny.
Please?
Please, 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 please. Plus, 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 plus. PLS, please.
Hayano has actually helped me with some of my problems recently, haven't you? Yeah! Benji was asking about, like, VTuber stuff. So, I'm always a resource a resource wherever I can be. So I've been working on compiling some artists and stuff. Not that I know many model artists, but I know like illustration artists and stuff, and also ways that you can start VTubing without necessarily investing in a whole model. Because you listen. You gotta taper your way into stuff. You gotta taper your way into doing stuff.
Hi, Lindo! Hi! Hello! Oh my god, we've seen so many faces today. It's always so fun when people pop in and we get to talk to everyone.
My new mentor, thank you, Mr. Sayado.
I'm just here to help. It's okay.
I'd help anyone who has questions over stuff. How much for a VTuber model? Kidney.
Well, that's why I use a customizable model. I use the AccuZone Prism model. And there's some good male, if you're interested in male VTubing, there's some good customizable male models as well.
It's all about just looking what's in your price range and slowly building up. I would not have this model if not for the generosity of chat, so... No, you said you'd be my mentor. You're now referred to as Mr. Scion. You don't have to do that. I'm good with just Hayato. Or Haya. Or Yano. Whichever nickname you want, really. I don't really mind. Had to take a break because Overwatch is already annoying me. Oh no, I'm sorry, Ark. But welcome back. Can I make a model with a receding hairline like Vegeta? I'm sure there's probably options out there. I'd have to look. I'd certainly have to look, but I'm sure there would be options out there.
Heyo! Hi-ya-ya-ya!
Yes. Iris calls me
Hi-ya-ya-ya!
I don't mind using face cams, but I understand why people do VTubing. For me, it's just like a layer of performance, I guess. Performance art layer. And also, I've been a VTuber per se, quote unquote. I've been a VTuber since 2018, so it's always been something I've done. Probably even before that, I used to be a part of a multi-channel network on YouTube, and we used to just have like PNGs on the screen depending on whose perspective in the video you were looking at. So I was also part of a multi-channel network at one point, which was even before 2018. I hazard to say that might have been 2016, but it wasn't VTubing back then, you know? It wasn't VTubing back then.
Hayano!
For the close friends in the cattle. Oh no, League of Legends, no!
No, not League of Legends.
I'm not gonna lie, I might go to my friend who's done art for me before to get my PNG stuff sorted, and I'll pay him with Greg's. Hell yeah! Listen, the greatest thing about having an artist friend is you get to pay them with food. If you pay with them with food, they're happy. Like my beloved artist who handles a lot of like my first port of call work is Symphanic, and Symphanic is one of my mods as well. So yeah. And also, if you know Cole, if you know God, comes into the server as Cole Tease. Cole Tease modeled my Cookie Run Kingdom Hayano model, which was it's not like a rigged model or anything, but it's like a little spinning PNG for when I used to play Cookie Run Kingdom. And I also kind of just wanted the art because it was fun. So my two mods, Symphanic and Cole Tease, worked on that, and I was like, wow! Wow! Very cool. Hayano lore goes deep. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I mean... multi-channel network on YouTube in like 2015 to 2016. Which on that channel I started off exclusively as a video editor. But then I appeared in a couple of like streams, and then people were really into me appearing on streams. So eventually I just got like thrown into some of the more fun YouTube videos, like with the whole team. So I actually got like my own character art that the network commissioned for me. Which was fun. That was fun. Hehe. And then that multi-channel network shut down because of some like interpersonal drama issues. I wasn't involved. I was just there like, so can I keep my art? And then I went solo for a while. I worked on a podcast for a while. And after working on a podcast for a while, I did a little bit of video editing and moderating for some other bigger channels in the league sphere at the time. I worked for... Who can I say? Who can I tell you that I've worked for who I don't think it's awfully obvious who past life was? Anyway, TLDR, I worked for a couple of big league channels as like a moderator or a video editor off and on. And then from 2018 onwards, was a different VTuber with a different design. I had a GIF, if you will, of a character that I used to portray myself who looked very similar to me at the time. I wasn't going for anything fantasy or anything, it was just an anime version of me. And then I got Hayano in late 2020, and I started being Hayano in early 2021, I believe. So yes. I'm letting so many people thank you, Mr. Saya. I'm happy to help wherever I can. No wonder people liked you. I don't know. I've kind of always been like a little bit obsessed with content creation. I mean, as soon as YouTube was pretty much up, I was like, I want to make YouTube videos. On early YouTube, I did not make gaming content, but I did make, I made covers to songs on early YouTube, and I also made, what is it? Does anyone remember on like, in like 2010s YouTube, where like people would write fan fiction but put it over like Pokemon characters? If you remember like Pokemon High or anything, like they would do like fan fiction, but it would be like videos of like characters in the background with text overlaying like what they were saying in different scenes. I made content like that in 2010. Play Pokemon, the gameplay is fire. The gameplay. Just me chatting and resetting. So Hayano is a survivor of an extinct universe.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've had a lot of past lives. I've always loved making content. But Asahi, hello! Thank you for the follow. Hello. And also, a very quiet hey, hi, hello to Steven. Oh my god, yes. I had a semi-popular video series that was active on the internet for a while. A semi-popular video series that I worked on. A tech story. Yeah. Oh, they're not on the internet anymore. I wish they were still on the internet. I wish I'd preserved them, but I deleted my account when I was like 15 because I got embarrassed. Still to this day, I feel like it was monumentous how many views they got for their time, which was really cool. Yeah. I was also an AMV/MEP editor for a while. So I did individual AMVs and like multi-editor projects. I was somewhat prolific in that in certain circles for a while. But yeah, it's everything. I've like I said, I've dabbled in a lot of content. I've dabbled in fanfiction. I've dabbled in podcasting. I've dabbled in singing covers online. I've dabbled in gameplay. I've dabbled in friggin' I don't know, man. I've tried everything at least once. Except being a facecam streamer. I've never been a facecam streamer. Which is weird. That's like the one thing I've never done. Oh my god, amazing voice. Thank you! I feel like I could get those fanfics out of you, Hyana. If it wasn't a case of, like, exposing my past life names or, like, them not being on the internet anymore, then I'd absolutely share them, but they're legitimately not on the internet anymore. I nuked all of that stuff like as soon as like I got older. I was like, no, we're not dealing with this anymore. So I absolutely exploded all of it. It was Pokemon screenshots with on-screen text that portrayed the characters talking and set the scene. It was like the 2010 version of Gacha reactions. Yep. I think I was doing it a similar time to... what was it? LPS High? Because I remember being big into the Littlest Pet Shop. Because I wanted to make Littlest Pet Shop videos, but I had a flip phone. So there was no way I was going to be able to make videos like that. So I was like, well, I could take a lot of pictures of like my LPS and do it that way. Like I had like 4 LPS at the time that I was like hard rotating. So I was like, oh man, I could do with that. But then I saw people doing it with Pokemon and I was like, whoa. I can't remember if I saw the Pokemon ones first and that's what made me want to do it, or I saw the LPS ones first. LPS Popular, that was it. Is there gonna be open mic karaoke? I don't know. Maybe I've done karaoke before, but I have a limited palette of songs I could reasonably sing, you know? I don't have the most diverse voice. Nor is it trained at all. Yes, it is a very long CV. I've been content creating since pretty much the moment I stepped out of the womb. I got my hands on a camcorder as a kid, and that was it. That was it. I remember the Handycam days. Hyano Pokemon AMV, Angel with a Shotgun, Nightcore. Now, I don't think I did Angel with a Shotgun. However, I do think I did a mixed media one to a Fall Out Boy song. Which I don't think is up on the internet anymore, so I'm not doxing myself by saying that. I'd like, you know, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend singing on stream at some point. Just, you know, be fun. Be fun. whatever you want to do, really. That's all streaming is, doing whatever you want to do. The 2010, I don't remember what I did yesterday, let alone for stuff from 10 years ago now. My short-term memory is awful, but I've always had this deep passion and, like, desire to create something. So, like, yeah, I was always keeping track of everything I created, everything I learned. And it was a really beautiful time. I had a really beautiful time. At one point, I pretty much scrapped everything creative to play League. I pretty much scrapped everything to play League for like 2 seasons. And I got pretty high in the ranks. And then I got nervous because people started asking to like comm with me and stuff. Like people who were playing with me in higher ranks were like, hey, do you want a duo? Hey, do you want to like voice comm and stuff? And I got so nervous that I logged out of my account and I never played on that account ever again. Cause I was like young at the time. I wouldn't say I was a kid, but I was young. So I was like nervous. I was really nervous about interacting with anyone. I wouldn't say I was like too young to be on the internet at that point, but I would say that I was just nervous about. And also there was a lot of misogyny about at that time, and I didn't really want to get involved with that either. No, the lol disease. The earliest thing I remember is almost shredding my hand off with a chain. Oh my god. Holy moly. Please be careful. I've been on the internet since the Talking Angela spying on you conspiracy days. Oh my god. I think I was on the internet before that, but I do remember that. Because I remember using dial-up internet. I remember using dial-up internet for a chunk. Not a chunk, a section of my online HUD. I've never played League. Keep it that way. Shin! Shin, you gotta look after yourself. You gotta remember to look after yourself, Shin. I wanted to be a tree surgeon, but I wasn't good with a chainsaw. Please be careful with yourself, Prisma. Chat, you have to look after yourself. You have to look after yourself. You have to. You have to. I pray to Hayato that my bitrate increases. Don't pray to me. I'm cooked, dude. My bitrate just died, like, what, 30 minutes ago? Oh my god. Guys. Please be careful. Please, please. I say this from the bottom of my heart. Please be careful, okay? You have to be careful with yourself. Because if one of you just stops coming to stream at some point, I'll understand. But understand I'll be a little bit sad about it. I'll understand and I'll always support it, by the way. Or if I'm not someone who you necessarily agree with and want to watch anymore, that's also fine. But I'll be a little bit sad. So please try and look after yourself. Please try and look after yourself. Okay, bye then. Okay, I understand and I'll respect your decision, I guess. I understand and I'll respect your decision, and honestly, if you don't agree with me anymore, that's okay.
Don't worry, Ayano. You don't promote hate, so I like queer.
I do promote hate. I promote I promote hating cauliflower because I'm allergic to it. That's the truth. I promote hate on cauliflower because I'm allergic to it. I get it. I get it. Sometimes life just be like chaotic for a bit. Then you just gotta take a break and start again. And sometimes starting again is really hard. What about broccoli or cabbage? Surprisingly not. Surprisingly, I'm totally okay with broccoli. I'm totally okay with broccoli. I think I'm okay with cabbage. I don't think I've ever really had the same, like, hive breakout. I'm probably not deathly allergic to cauliflower, but last time I had, like a chunk of it, I broke out in, like, really bad hives, and it got really hard to breathe, and I was like, ugh. But I wasn't, like, bad with it, you know? That's wild. All the same plant? Yeah. I don't understand. I've broke my wrist 15 times. What? Hey, Hanno, can I sing on your stream at some point? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I do karaoke streams often enough to, like, to do that. But maybe we'll have, like, a server open mic night or something. If you guys ever want to, like, plan events in the server, by the way, you're totally free to. Don't feel like I have to reside over anything that happens as a community. I want you guys to all, like, be friends as well. Hayano is the boss. I'm not the boss! I'm not the boss. I've never really broken anything. However, I do have a funny story. So... I think I've told this story on streaming before because I was talking about shitty exes I've had in the past. So, listen. Teddy, if you're watching the VOD, don't clip this. Because you're gonna know who I'm talking about. So don't clip this. Because I don't want to publish this as a clip. However, I was out with a group of friends, and we were out with my I had a boyfriend at the time. Ew. I was out with my boyfriend at the time, and our mutual friends, and I was a little bit stressed out because the guy at the time, his ex was still somewhat part of, like, some of our friend group. Like, our friend group was relatively new, and the ex still knew people in the friend group. So she was coming down to hang out with some of the other friend group, and it was going to be the first time I met her. No, I think it was going to be the second time. No, this would have been the first time I met her, then I met her a second time as well. And so it was a pretty cold day. It had started snowing at some point, and I was messing around with my friends. But I was, like, kind of messing around with my friends, trying to be a bit of a jokester, because I was trying to cover for how awful I was feeling at the time. I was trying to, because he was, like, so deeply engrossed in making sure she had someone to, like, help her navigate and stuff to get there, which didn't bother me. The thing that bothered me was whenever I try and talk to him, he'd, like, yell at me. You talking about your leg? Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about my leg. So I was kind of goofing around a little bit more because I was trying to be, like, funny, right? I was trying to, like, lighten the mood and be a little bit funny. Because I didn't want, like, our relationship problems.
Don't listen to her, Teddy. Clip this specifically.
I didn't want all of our other friends to be affected by our relationship problems. So I saw one of my friends jump up on this like this stone pillar, right? And it only really went to like my shin, and basically they jumped up it, they posed on it, and then they jumped down. And I was like, oh cool, like I can do that. And okay, here's the thing though, right? Even at that point, I still had back issues and stuff. So I was like, this will be extra funny and awesome if I manage to pull this off. Oh my god. So I ran I ran to this thing, went to jump up it and then pose, right? But I forgot to jump because I panicked at the last second, realized it was a lot taller than I thought it was, because I thought it was just a step up because I'm terrible. I have no spatial or like depth perception or anything. So I ran at this thing, panicked at the last second, and full swung my shin into this rock. I full swung my shin into this rock because I pussied out last second. And then I belly flopped forward onto the rock in pain. Okay, I get that bear with me here. It sounds horrifying, but it was so funny at the time because everyone just saw me run at this rock and then fucking plop onto it. It was so bad. Chat, it still jiggles, by the way. Yeah, my shin, after it's healed, has still jiggles. Like, it still moves in place because, basically, it was the middle of the winter and it was snowing. And so we walked around the corner for me to be able to sit down. Sorry, what? Is this like the anime meme where someone's running and collapses on the pavement? Yes. Except I collapsed on a rock. I just went fit. Sorry. Throat. You can't tell Teddy not to clip something, then proceed to say something funny. So, I remember one time when I was 6, I was playing outside with my 5-year-old cousin. He was playing with those toy farming tools that had metal heads. He had a toy metal farming tool and was behind me. He swung it and the head went over his shoulder. The head hit my head and split my head open. Holy hell. I was wearing a white t-shirt and completely soaked. My mom just walked in calmly and the first thing I said was, "Mommy, please don't be mad. It was an accident." Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo! My goodness. My goodness. No, I fully swung into it. I collapsed forward like an anime character. My friends helped me up, and I was like trying really hard not to cry, okay? I was trying really, really hard not to cry. We walked around the corner, we sat down, and I was in so much pain I could not stand. And we were like, me and Teddy at the time were debating if I needed to go to hospital because I was like, I don't want to go to hospital. I go in and out of hospital so much, I don't want to go to hospital. And Teddy was on the other side like, this is bad. this is so bad, dude. And then the cherry on top of it all, was that my partner at the time looked at me, said, "Oh, you're okay, right? I gotta go pay for my pre-order." I gotta go pay for my pre-order and then go see this girl because she can't come. She... And I was just like, okay. Okay. I was just like, okay. At least you can laugh at it now. I just remember being like, okay. Woo. Oh my god, we have all... Listen, we all have stupid injury stories, but that one takes the cake. That one absolutely takes the cake because everyone was so worried. We were debating about going to hospital if I needed to go to hospital because I could not stand. And he was just like, I need to go pay for my pre-order and then go see this girl. So I broke up with him like a day later. There's something about me. I will not stay in relationships like that. I just won't stay. I just was like, I'm out. Bye. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, that was... It's funny now. It's funny now. It was not funny at the time. It was not funny at the time. I was like genuinely upset about the whole scenario. However, it's funny now. I think Haya's heard this before, but my literal first conscious memory was my dad saying, "Be careful going down the stairs," because we had just removed the baby gate and I fell down the stairs. Woo. Ooh. I'm so glad I've been sick. Oh my god, it's so... Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Anyway. In random injuries aside, random injuries aside, I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. I have the partner I do now. At least one thing I learned from all of my failed relationships is some people just suck.
Wait, Aya, didn't you say you were gonna go in an hour? I feel like it's been over an hour. You're gonna fall asleep on stream again.
It's okay, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. We'll do... Wait, hold on. When was ads? When did it say ads were gonna be? Ads are in 2 minutes. Ads are gonna be in 2 minutes. I can do like... We can do an ad break, and then I'll do like a couple more resets. And then I'll go. I'll do a couple more resets, and then I'll go. Oh my god. I'm so glad I do not have many injury stories as a kid. But yes, hello, hello, Maxie, hi! Can I call you Maxie? Hi, hello. Imagine not wanting Kaya to fall asleep on stream again. I don't want to fall asleep on stream again. It's been a whole ass year. I've been clean for a year from falling asleep on stream. Oh yeah, of course it's the sleep clip. That's been hitting numbers. Hitting numbers. Excuse me. You may call me anything. Well, Mexi it is. Hello, Mexi. Welcome in. We have... When do we have ads? Oh! I can't tap. We have ads in 50 seconds, so we take an ad break whenever there's an ad, so you don't miss any content, so you don't have to pay for the stream anyway. So we take like a 3 to 5 minute break while ads run, and we basically just do that every hour so I can stretch, so I can have an okay situation, get my bones out, and so that you guys don't miss any content, so that you don't have to sub to the stream. So, you won't miss anything. You'll just miss me being a goober for a couple minutes. But that means I can get water and maybe talk a little bit more. So I will see you guys after this advertisement break. And these messages are not sponsored by me. Obviously.
Thank you. Meow, 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 meow.
We're never gonna hear the end. 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 We're never gonna The lighting paints a red door. I'm always waiting for more. They ring the bell to clear out. Was hard to tell, so I walk in, but I can't stay. I say as much and I run away. I'll just hang an exit sign, an easy out if I can fight. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly. Until I pull away. So I've made it, but I can't take it. So I touch down like a dropped glass. I walk in, but I can't stay. I say as much as I run away. I just need an exit path, a quick escape, some simple math. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly. Until I pull away. Here is another night. Then consequences be. If you call me out, I'd understand, but you're too good to me. Wake up again alone with me. Hello again, reluctantly. Alone again in company. Hello again, reluctantly. Until I pull away. It's getting out of you, give me the window next to you. I'll make a coffee from the notes that you leave around the room. I'll pour for two, then rinse it off me like.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hi, hello. My name is Hayano. Welcome back. Hello, hello. Also, the FW Mexi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hehehe. Cool music. That is Good Kid, who are a-okay with you using their music on stream. Which is mainly why I use them, because if any band's like, hey, you're not gonna get copyright strikes if you use our music on stream, I will use their music on stream. They're very cool about it. Okay, last story. I used to show goats and shows when I was in middle school. One day we were bringing the goat to someone's house who purchased one. I went to open to the door to the trailer where the goat was in. When I opened, it leaped out and headbutted me. Oh, oh, that's kind of cute, but also terrifying. I feel like that would have mildly put me off goats for a while. I cannot lie. Cap! Cap! Hi, Cap! Salutations! Yeah, hello! Hello, hello! You want a picture of my cat after stream? Yeah! We also have a Discord. Oh my god, my thing still isn't working! No! Thing still isn't working! I have to manually type it out. There we go. There we go! We have a Discord and we have a pet pics thing in the Discord where you can post pet pics. If you're so inclined to do so, of course. I'm in the Discord, don't worry. Yeah! It's the best way to stay up to date with all of my content because I can be a little sporadic sometimes. I flew back 10 feet! Whoa! I hope you and the goat were okay. My goodness. My goodness. Is this gonna be another day with no Piplup? Is gonna be another day with no Piplup? Ugh. I hope it's not another day without Piplup. Come on, we have to get a shiny Piplup. We have to get a shiny Piplup eventually, right? Eventually, right, chat? Friday grief cases can end eventually, right? Friday grief cases can end. Hopefully. Please? This is the reset? Hopefully. Hopefully. Please come home. Ugh. God damn it. Okay. Chat, I've been rewatching Horimiya recently because, if you didn't know, Horimiya is one of my comfort anime. I really like it. It's one of my favorites. I read it first. If you do not know this about Horimiya, there is an original OVA about it. Before it was made into a full series anime adaptation thing. They had a single episode OVA for it, and I had read it I'd started reading it just before that OVA came out. And then I watched the OVA and I was super happy. I was like, yeah, it wasn't like the greatest thing ever, but it was great. It was great to see them being silly. And then like my friend messaged me that it was getting an anime, like maybe, what was it, like 2 years ago now? 3 years ago now? When was it? 2021 maybe? Oh my god, that was way longer than that. Either way, whenever it came out, I was like really excited because I love that manga. It is one of my favorite manga of all time. So I was super excited. And I've been rewatching that recently, and I love it. I love it. It's such a comfort anime. It's so good. It's so good. Of course, I'm a little bit biased because I read a lot of romance. I'm a little bit of a hopeless romantic at start. So, after you get Piplup, you should do a shiny only run afterwards. That's what this file was gonna be. This file is a badge quest. I'm doomed. We just named our first Stardew cow after you. Me? It's me! Yay! I'm so happy. It's me! Moo! Sorry, or I'll do it the correct way. Moo! I finished Spider Noir on Prime Video. It was a great show. Oh my gosh. I have not... I've been recommended it several times at this point because I love Into the Spider-Verse. What animator doesn't love Into the Spider-Verse, so reasonably speaking? Have you seen A Silent Voice? Yep. I'm pretty... I want to say anything from like 2020 onwards is a bit of a gamble, but if it's pre-2020, I'm pretty much guaranteed to have seen it if it's romance coded. There are some exceptions, don't get me wrong. There are some things that I personally kind of dropped or I didn't finish, but yeah. Tonikaku, Fly Me to the Moon is also good. I do remember that. I'm sure that has the semi-unique art style, doesn't it? I feel like I remember that one as well. I don't know where to put a pic of little Stardew Hayano in the Discord. You can just put it in general. Or you can put it in one of the Hayano discussion chats. A Silent Voice is good. I heard a bit of, like, discontented rumblings about it. But, you know. What about Lazarus? Hold on, let me see. I've watched so many anime that I'm better keeping my, Oh, it's a TV miniseries. Ah, if it was an anime. No, it's a TV miniseries. Oh. Wait, Lazarus is an anime? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no, it is. I see. Oh, this is... Is this new? When did this come out? Oh, this is new. I mean, it's not. It's 2025. Yeah, this is a little bit newer than I've been watching, unfortunately. I'm still trying to get up to date with some of the newer stuff. I'm severely behind. You should watch it. I'll add it to the list. I've got a lot, and also I'm kind of a bigger fan of older anime, honestly, which sounds really cringe. I understand. Trust me, I know how cringe that sounds. But yeah, that's usually. But I do consider newer stuff as well. Don't get me wrong. Like I watched Super Cub. That was pretty good as well. It's made by the same person who did Cowboy Bebop. It does. I was looking at it and I was like, this has a similar style. This has a similar style, which makes sense. I feel the same way about anime, yeah. I'm probably more likely to give it a go because I did enjoy Cowboy Bebop. My friend told me not to watch Redo of the Healer. Of course, I didn't listen to it and watch the first episode, never finishing that. I didn't watch Redo of a Healer. I've never really been big into like the isekai stuff. I think the only isekai stuff that I really, really consume is like villainous manhwa and stuff. Which I tend to not go for the isekai ones even then. I recently started watching... What did I recently start watching with Radish? Can't remember the name of it. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's H? Oh. I have no idea. Yeah, what were we watching? Dunmashi. No. No, not Dunmashi. It was the other one. It sounds like that, but it's not. What is it? Danmachi? Is it Danmachi? I have watched Dungeon Mashi. I enjoy Dungeon Mashi. Danmachi! Yeah, it sounded like that. Okay, yep, that's the one. I was gonna start naming characters, but I was like, I don't know. Danmachi, that's it. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? It was on the tip of my friggin' ear, dude. Oh my god. There we go. It's so out my usual wheelhouse. I do like it, though. I'm nowhere near caught up. So if you put spoilers in chat, Alpha is absolutely allowed to nuke you into submission. So, yeah. I enjoy the world building a lot more than I enjoy, like, the actual anime. And, like, there's a couple of episodes that make me groan, because, like, it's just not really my type of anime. But the world building is phenomenal. I was so interested. I was asking so many questions about the world itself. I'm so lame. But I was asking so many questions about it. I was like, how does this work then? How does that work then? How does if this works this way, how does this work? And all of the answers to my questions were just watch the anime. I'm a crazy person who watched all episodes of One Piece up to current instead of reading it. It's yeah. I read the manga weekly. We have a weekly book club and we read it weekly. so that's where we're at with One Piece. It's okay to enjoy it in your own way. Yeah. It's not that I hate it, by the way. I still see the positives in it. And I really like Hestia. I love Hestia. She's so cute. She's a little too much at times, but I really like her. I like her a lot. She's very cute. She's very wholesome, even when she's not being so wholesome. And I enjoy her. I enjoy her a lot. She's great. Hi, Anno, can I give you the basic story of Lazarus? Absolutely. I mean, obviously, don't spoil anything. But if you just want to give like a thing, I don't mind. I did enjoy Dungeon Mashi though. Dungeon Mashi is fantastic. I went through a stage of doodling Marcel on like everything. I keep post-it notes next to my desk and I end up doodling on post-it notes all the goddamn time. So I've drawn quite a lot of Marcels in my time. Guy made drug turned out to be bad, now world ending. Yikes. Yikes. Yes, Dino, what's up? What is up, Dino? Do I need to threaten the penguin? No, you'll be okay. It'll be okay. We'll be okay. It'll come home eventually. It'll come home eventually. My first was Sword Art Online. What was my first anime? I mean, I grew up on Studio Ghibli. As basically, pretty much as soon as I could consume media like that, my aunt was real big into Studio Ghibli, so I was real big into Studio Ghibli. So, I mean, if that counts, then I grew up on Studio Ghibli movies. And like, I mean, like, it wasn't just Spirited Away. My aunt was like a huge fan of Ghibli pre-Spirited Away, so like, you know. No Miku till triple odds is my bet. You can take your bet and you can shove it where the sun don't shine. What's triple over odds? What number am I looking for? Is it over? God. I'm gonna be here till I'm 90! My first anime. Mine was Gamers? I think my first anime. See, I watched anime because I watched Tokyo Mew Mew as a kid as well. Like I used to watch so much Tokyo Mew Mew. But if we're not counting that, and we're not counting Cardcaptor Sakura or anything like that, but I guess the first anime I actively like seeked out to watch is like probably Chobits. Like, that's the first one I remember actively seeking out on my own. But even then, I'd watched tons of anime before that point because either like I'd been like recommended it by my aunt, or like I'd been pulled into watching it by my aunt. So like I barely remember what my first quote unquote anime is. Also, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll get it eventually. You don't have to give me any of your look. Make sure you keep it for yourself. I promise. I'll be okay. I'll be here till the end of time, and I'll be happy doing it. Because that means I get to stream till the end of time. That's kind of cool. I knew of Pokemon and Digimon, and then my brother shoved DBZ in my face. Yeah, I watched Tokyo Mew Mew. What's the other one? I can't remember the name of it. It wasn't Prism. It was not Prism. It wasn't Precure. It was. What is it? They had I can remember. Oh my god. Oh, what was it? Hold on. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look because I know what this is. Anime radical girl. With music. Was it Oja Majo Doremi? Was it this? Magical Doremi. It might have been Magical Doremi. Was it this? Yeah, Magical Doremi. There we go. That's what it was. That's what it was. Thank you. That's it. That's it. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Google, for your kindness. I'm in dark. I'm immune to my dark magics. Everyone's immune to dark magics. No, it's okay. Don't worry. No worries. You gotta look after yourself first, and that means keeping your look for yourself. Hey, Otto, run!
Ah, listen, you can meme with me, but don't play too much with the mods. They're very kind to be here and looking after stuff. I remember watching Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid. Yeah! Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was the... Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was the bike one, right? $5 was the bike one. $5. $5 is the bike one, you're right. So this is a funny story. When I was a kid, I had a crush on a girl. And I had a crush on a girl, and her name was Cecilia. And she was from Harvest Moon DS. And I had a crush on her. So, for a very long time, I was convinced that I only liked girls. And I don't mean in that I was convinced I was gay, because I didn't really know what gay was. But I meant I only thought girls were pretty. I only thought girls were pretty. I only thought girls were beautiful. But when I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, I realized that maybe I didn't just think women were beautiful. The pro tag of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, I had the biggest crush on him. Yeah. Yeah, I Shh. Be ever so quiet. Be ever so quiet, chat. I've had plenty of fictional crushes over the years, but there is no more bi energy in the world than liking cute farming girl and liking edgy bike guy. I've only had a crush on a Genshin character called the Raiden Shogun. Raiden! Hey! Good taste. Great character. I haven't played Genshin properly in a while. My goodness. I think I properly played a lot of Inazuma, and then I just like Sumeru dropped, and I was like, bye. Right in like Metal Gear. No, unfortunately, she's booba. She pulls a sword out of her boobs. I've been getting into woowa. Not to be mistaken for weewa. My favorite is Nano from 100 Girlfriends. I feel like I should remember her because I did watch 100 Girlfriends. Hold on. There were so many women in that. I mean, obviously, because it's 100 Girlfriends, but... Oh, it's the white-haired girl. Good taste. Good taste. Great taste. I like that taste. Good taste. He's stronger than me. I could barely handle one of them. I'm gonna tell every romance interest you've ever had that you said that.
Yes, Yaimiko X Raiden Shogun is a big Yuri ship. Yo, Yuri! They know. Ooh. She's absolutely gorgeous, I get it. I think that, like, oh my god, that, like, that particular archetype of character, they're very cool. I think they're kind of referred to as kuderes, but it's like, you know. You know. You know. Chat, why is Alpha using my stream to flirt with his partner? Get this man out of here. Boo him off the stage. Boo him off the stage. Because it's Alpha. You don't know that watching. Oh no, another person in our friend group who frequently tunes into streams. Did you see what one said? Alpha be God or God. Oh, remember, be nice to mods. Be nice to mods. Be nice to mods. As much as I boo them, they are cringe and they are free. I'm choosing to ignore you. I'm choosing to ignore you in this moment. Hayato, look out, the Weewoos are here for you. They are. No, they're here to pick up my cringe mods who exclusively talk about their partners. I want Shogun to step on me. Alright, let's keep it in check. Keep it in check. We're a PG friendly. We are PG friendly here, boys. Gotta keep it in check. I am not cringe, nor am I free. I have made you free. Freedom! We try to be! PG friendly! Put your PG friendly caps back on. Bonk, bonk, bonk. The cult of Hayato is not PG. We're not a cult! It's not in my code. I believe in you! I believe in you! We can make some tongue-in-cheek jokes, but we can't make many. We get to swear every so often. Nano is more like my personality, but Lilith from non-existence of You and Me is absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite design of all time. Check her out if you want it. Yeah, absolutely. Never! Chat, you can be good. I believe in you. I believe in you. We have a moral obligation because Twitch doesn't allow me to mark streams as 18 plus because I'm not big enough apparently. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, fail 6, we can't swear. No, we can cast. We can swear. We can swear. I'm trying to swear less, though. I'm trying to swear less, so we should all endeavor to swear less. I mean, I don't think Streambot likes people swearing too much either. So try not to swear in general. Yeah, Alpha played Raiden Shogun Alpha played Genshin Impact one time, got Raiden Shogun, got her weapon, and got the other weapon on the banner in the same pull. Who are we looking for? They're trying to... I don't know. They're trying to look out for Alpha's partner. They're trying to look out for Alpha's partner, I guess. I don't know. They're doing some bullshit. Alpha's being gay. Alpha's being gay. What was I gonna do? Oh, the non-existence. That's what I was gonna search up. There we go. Oh, yeah. This design's pretty. This design is really pretty. I almost kind of went for a design like this when I was first, like, designing my VTuber, because I used to love characters with white hair. I used to love characters with, like, silvery white hair. So I loved it. It is vital that I specifically knew about your Raiden pulls. They might not be here. I just think it's lame. It's lame. It's lame. It's lame. Yes, remember to manage your language, otherwise Streambot will bonk you. Yeah, I love silver-haired, red eyes kind of designs. I didn't go for it at the time because I thought it was like a little bit too like common in the sphere. Like there's this there's a bunch I know off the top of my head who went for white hair and red eyes. And also, I did not end up designing Hayano. I bought Hayano pre-designed, so woo! Hello, the first life. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi. I guess why that bot hate me, because he is trained to precision snipe people who might be a threat to the stream. Imagine using my stream to flirt. I can't believe we're here. I can't believe we're here. SMH. The bot doesn't hate you, I just became the reason I had to outlaw. Listen, math just had to get outlawed, okay? Because I don't understand it. I got so distracted. Meow. It's not coming home today, guys. It's really not coming home today. Oh, man. Okay, one more. We will do one more. We will do one more. Oh, that's cool. I mean, even as a common trope, if you make yourself unique and find a way to stand out, does it really matter? Yeah. I mean, I think I like ultimately the road I went. I was considering going like an I think the inspiration for it was like silver hair, red eyes, because I wanted to do like an albino like ferret. So that's the design I had in mind. But then, obviously, Hayano dropped into my lap, and I was like, well, don't mind if I do. And that's all she wrote. What games do you play? Traditionally, Pokemon. We do a lot of Pokemon shiny hunting here. We do Dynamax Adventures on Mondays. We do any games that I want to play on Tuesdays. Tuesdays is my day to feck around and find out. Thursdays are typically Scarlet Violet, because I still love that game, or any other game I want to shiny hunt in. And Fridays are Grief Case, which is this. Which may be done. No, it's not. You know what? I reject that. One more. My pun. I saw a little Cricketune VTuber yesterday. It was amazing. Cool trivia, thank you. I will always. I have so much trivia about my experience with Hayano. Do not worry. There's layers upon layers. Call me a friggin' ogre, because I be loving that onion lore. Alright, okay. Friday is Hellcase, yeah. I feel like I'd leave the stream, the shiny would appear. It's not you. Do not worry. We have been doing this for literal months on end. Do not worry. And also, if the shiny won't come home until one specific viewer leaves, I don't want that shiny anyway. Everyone's welcome in my community. Feck that. It's me! Let me take the blame! No! Never!
Thank you. Thank you for the follow, the first safe one. Welcome in. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Months to years? Yeah. Yeah, chat. Yeah. It's so cooked. But you know, like Alpha said, surely we'll not go too far over triple odds when we hit it. That was 2 girls in a row and neither of them were shiny? Dude, come on! I'm doing one more.
Hello, welcome back, Stefan. Also, thank you for the headband. Thank you, Safe.
Okay, I promise we're gonna wrap up after this one. I promise we're gonna wrap up after this. Promise, okay? I pinky promise we are gonna wrap up after this one. I just want one more chance. Give me one more chance. Just give me one more chance. So you're saying this has to be the one. If it's coming home this week, this has to be the one. If it's coming home this week, it has to be. Okay? Piplup, you don't get any more chances this week. If it's not this one, we are done. Why did it hop up 2 that time? Annoying. I'll have to fix it. Meow, 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 meow. Come on. Come on, buddy. Please. I'm begging you. I need something to shine. Okay. So, thank you so much for everyone who joined me today. We will be back with Grief Case again for another Friday. Another Friday of Doom. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry it did not work. I'm so sorry. But thank you for everyone who came to stream today. I will be here next Friday with this again, if you'd like to again join me. However, we will be raiding out, and it's important to stick with the raid, because if you stick with the raid, that means that you get some extra points. And if you get some extra points, I have a punishment stream for 1k coming up. So, who we raiding? Let's have a look. Let's try and raid someone in the same kind of. Are these people doing a Soul Link or something? Maybe. You know what? Let us
let us go into this person. I'm not sure what they're playing Luminescent Platinum? Apparently? No. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, they look like they're playing Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. So, we're going to raid into them. And it is imperative you stick around for the raid, because if you stick around for the raid, then you get extra points. And you know what you get from those extra points? More points to punishment wheel me with. So, I don't want to punish you. It's okay. It's a meme. It's a celebration for 1K that we're having in a couple of weeks. So, get your ass in the raid. Remember, get your cafe raids up. Thank you ever so much for coming to stream. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you treat them with as much love as you've treated me with today. Alright, I'll see you all on the other side. And if you're still here, what are you doing here? Go check out the other person. Seriously, I rated out for a reason now. Okay, bye!